Hello students, and we are back again with another chapter of biology, that is chapter 2, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So let's get started. I hope you have learned the first chapter completely. Now here we go. Chapter 2, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. First of all, we will learn about the definition. Sexual reproduction is the process of development of new organism from two parents through fusion of male and female gametes. As we know that sexual reproduction involves two parents, that is the male and the female, and it involves the fusion of male and female gamete which forms the zygote. The flower is the main structure concerned with reproduction. Reproductive organs are produced within the flower. That means in a plant, flower is the main reproductive organ, and all other parts that are responsible for the reproduction are produced or present within the flower. Next, parts of flower. Now we are going to study about the parts of flower. First of all, this is the receptacle, or we can say it is the thalamus on which the ovary rests. Next are the sepals. These are the green colored part which are used to cover the flower bud. Then are present petals. These are the colorful parts that attract insects. Now comes the two parts, that is gynoecium and androecium. Gynoecium is the female reproductive part which includes stigma, style and ovary. Inside ovary, ovules are present. Now androecium, it includes anther, filament together, which is known as stamen. The complete flower typically consists of, now we are talking about the complete flower, the parts of flower. First is pedicel. This is the stalk by which flower is attached to the main stem. Now sepals. Sepals also known as calyx. That is the group of sepals also known as calyx. These are the green color parts. Petals, these are the colored part of the flower. The group of petals are called corolla. Calyx, ignore this part. Next comes the stamen. This is the male reproductive part, comprises of anther and filament. That is, multiple stamen together forms the androecium. Next comes pistil or gynoecium. This is the female reproductive part which contains three parts, that is stigma, style and ovary. Next, the whole process of sexual reproduction in flowering plants can be divided into three parts. That is, in the sexual reproduction of flowering plants, three parts we have divided the whole process because it is a complicated process. So we have divided it into three parts, that is pre-fertilization, double fertilization and post-fertilization. That is, double fertilization is the process of fertilization, that is fusion of male and female gametes, and pre-fertilization, the changes which occurs before fertilization, and post-fertilization, these are the changes which occurs after fertilization. Pre-fertilization changes, that is, during the pre-fertilization changes, the flower or the plant is preparing for the fertilization, that is fusion of male and female gametes. What are the process that involves pre-fertilization changes? These involves pollen grain formation, that is formation of pollen grains which are the male reproductive parts. Second, embryo sac formation, which is the female reproductive part. Then comes pollination, that is transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma. Next come the pollen pistil interaction, that is the development of pollen tube, and then fertilization process comes. So these events are the pre-fertilization changes. Next, pollen grain formation, that is the formation of pollen grain. So we will study this in the next part. Till then, you revise the parts of flower and read this part, pollen grain formation, for once from your textbook. I will discuss it in next lesson. Thank you.